People say there's no luck, there's only hard work, and the harder you work, the luckier you get. Now that might be true in some cases, however there are moments in life you get lucky just because you got lucky, not because you worked for it. Don't believe it? Well, watch what we have prepared for you today and consider again your opinion on that. At a local skateboarding competition, the participant loses control and slides towards the side block to hit his head, but the other few skateboarders saves his head. Although this man was walking on a pedestrian way, the car accident might have injured him if he was less attentive. This pilot was on his runway a bit early, but fortunately his colleague could lift the handle just on time and flew over the plane, leaving nobody hurt. Working in the forest is not easy, especially if you have to encounter giant bears like these from time to time. This group of wildlife campers faced an aggressive protest by the members of the forest. Luckily, he did not panic and kept climbing up until the bear gave up.
Вперед!
Is the man on the car lucky, or the buffalo for not breaking his horn hitting this metal truck is luckier? These safari workers came across this little bit of unfriendly buffaloes and they confused their truck with their enemies. Kids always forget to check the signs before crossing the road. When learning roller skating, the first thing is learning how to stop, and this man clearly skipped it on his first independent roll. The young tiger tried to cross the little car road for the first time, but bumped onto the back wheel of the bicycle and ran back into the jungle scared. Snowy weather is always dangerous for driving, especially for heavy trucks. The brake of this truck stopped working, but the girl was lucky with her timing and reaction. This homeless man better choose a different spot to sleep next time. He gets away uninjured, waking up just in time. Every crane needs maintenance in a timely manner, and missing it or doing it less attentively can cause an accident, and that's what happened here. Our legend could have just turned off the water by turning his handle here, but it seems he wants to have some fun. This building was under reconstruction, probably because they thought they could use it for a while. However, it was a little too old that the floors started collapsing. This man could figure it out quickly what's going on and saves himself from an injury. This is arguably the luckiest helicopter emergency landing of the century. The cause is an anti-torque tail rotor which helps to keep the balance and rotate the helicopter. Kudos for the pilot. This hippo's intention was not to fight the track, but cross the road. Because of bad timing, the truck could not stop and hit the hippo's horn. Nothing serious happened to him though, luckily. The flatbed trucks are always required to cover their back trunk to avoid possible accidents just like this. This piece of metal lands on a safe part of the car and causes nobody any harm. Surprisingly, the truck did not notice what happened and drove away. If you ask me what saved this man, I would say it is definitely perfect timing. As soon as this man saw the truck losing control, he rushed to get off to the danger area, and the moment saved him. What do you think? The height of this gas pipeline passes usually hung onto themselves, but because it was missing here in this rural town, the truck crane destroys it. Who to blame? The thunder looks for individual open similar waves to connect, and since this man is all alone using his phone, which has electric waves, gets hit, but he gets away with minor skin burn. How lucky is he, huh? Mom and dad go and pick up their little girl from school, and the excited child runs to them without checking the sides. The dad proves himself a hero once again. This person was driving next to an airport, but little did he know a plane was taking off. Fortunately, the plane was able to pull up in time, barely scraping the top of his car. Moving on, during a motorcycle race, this driver lost balance and started sliding forward. As he was sliding, he almost got run over by another rider, but luckily God was on his side that day. It's a moment that matters when speeding that might cause you to lose control of your vehicle. It is exactly what happened to this driver and drifts by the police car. Although police officers got away with no damage, the accident was serious and the driver was immediately hospitalized. Rock climbing is fun, but also dangerous as well. The massive rock breaks and falls right after these climbers pass by it. Some say they have never gone rock climbing ever since they witnessed this. Goats are usually harmless animals until they meet a toxic farmer. These goats attack from behind while his owner comes to feed them. Although it may not seem that big of a deal, they are strong to break the backbone.
Whoa, whoa. Senin oğlasan var ya, bizim arabaya çarptı ha.
This construction workers do not know how long this fox has been stuck under this rock, but they rush to help immediately and the fox forgot to even thank them. Before this police officer gives a ticket for weak safety measures, he's got to save his own car. This Chinese officer knows it and does exactly that. Ducks are one of the most commonly seen animals crossing the car roads, and the mother duck is responsible for the kids. Even though the car ran right over them, none of these cuties were injured. Being cautious when working with explosives is the #1 rule, and this man worked a little bit less attentively because he overworked last night. It could have been worse. Istanbul Aero University was trying to expand their campus, but due to the extreme wetness under the ground caused a collapse. It happened slowly during the night, so no one was injured. Due to overloading and bad road conditions, the truck struggles to get out, but watch how this excavator man handles the situation. Imagine a lost wild hippo starts running towards your car. This lost hippo gets frustrated and tries to find his way back home and scares people around it. It sounds like a Hollywood movie. He luckily left everything undamaged. The zoo is an exciting place for kids. This lovely child was about to get attacked while taking pictures with the tigers. Thankfully, she doesn't know what was going to happen behind her. She would definitely be freaked out. This car carrier trailer ships one of the most expensive goods around, and they need maintenance from time to time. This one, carrying a BMW, has missed technical exam before departing and made people worried along the way. Oftentimes, drivers neglect the road signs indicating possible animal crossings. Although the deer appeared out of nowhere, it could have been avoided if the driver was following designated speed limits. The back doors were open for the deer, but it could not get out because of the shock. This driver loses control due to lack of sleep, goes over to the opposite lane and comes out undamaged. If it's not luck, then what is it?
Don't run! Murife! Murife, don't run! Hey! Murife, don't run!
The hurricane is a major natural disaster and people are recommended to stay at home. These two men neglected and go out to swim. They anyways decided to give it a shot and even recorded it. Regret is on his face.
Entah siapa yang salah, ku tak.
We are ending today's video with this lady having a little bad day because we want to go and cheer her up. That's what we do for a living, just like we make these videos for you, my friend. If we could bring a smile onto your face, we are more than happy. Please share this video with your friends so that you can be a reason for their smile today too. Also, give us a thumbs up, leave your favorite moments from the video, and subscribe to our channel for more. I will catch you up in the next one.